Uh-oh, the game isn't up. Hello? There you go. Welcome everyone to day 2 of spring training here for season 9 of the Ssbl. I am Chicken Sandwich coming at you, and we've got the Cobras and the Wrong Fielders in the first game here. Troy Yoder leading things off, grounded at first, backhanded by Lasers, easy out there for number 1. Quick first out here for Barry Terry, and that is fouled off. 0-2 the count. Two and 2 now. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strikeout. 2 away now here for Clunch Flactor. How is everything sounding? I had to set everything up with some of these new stuff, and I don't know how it's coming through, so let me know if anything sounds off or soft or too loud. And that's caught by Dartboard for round number 3, so Cobras go quietly. Bottom of the first we go, Dartboard round him out, and Pedro Cruz due up. This one's popped up into right. And that will be caught. Up the middle, and that will be a base hit, first hit of the game. That's going to bring up Pedro Cruz. Lindy Gilhooly on the mound for the Cobras. 2-2 the count to Pedro Cruz. This one's popped up in foul territory, but no one's going to catch up to that, and that will be foul. This one is fouled back. Cruz staying alive here. This one's popped up, this time into left field. And under that one is Mark the Tank Washington for out number 2. And that brings up Mr. Gramps Elderberry. Starts low and outside for a ball. Fastball inside, 2-0. Runner is going hit and run, but fouled off. 2-1 now the count. This one a dribbler back to Gahuli. In time at first for round number 3. Runner is stranded as we go to the top of the second. Aero Draconius, Kari Hearts, and Terra Vulnerable due up for the Cobras. The Cobras, as you know it, are the defending champs in the minor leagues. Defeated the Diamond Jacks in the Super Series. That's a strikeout, the second one of the night for Blurns. Brings up Kari Hearts. Fouled it off. 2-2 now the count. And this one into... And she gets struck out looking there. Mojo up for Blurns, her 3rd K of the night. That will bring up Terra Vulnerable. If I was good at my job, I'd actually pull up the stat sheets and, tell you about these people, but what do I know? And that's another strikeout. Vulnerable goes down, and we'll go down to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Wrong Fielders. Let's see. Grounded to short. Kari Hartz. Throw in time for number 1. Popped up. Should be playable here for the first baseman. Barry Terry gets 2 away. Grounded to Yoder. In time for out number 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Go the wrong fielders, and we go to the top of the 3rd. Quincy Cruz, Mark the Tank Washington, and Caledon Stormblessed all due up. And that one slapped into right, but right towards Woden Wayne for out number 1. Grounded to round him out in time for out number 2. And to the bottom of the 3rd we go. Defensive battles so far. Saturn, Wayne, and Dartboard due up. In time for number 1 there. Here comes Andrea Dartboard, already to the 2nd time around through the lineup. And that's going to be a grounder to short. Hartz once again up with it. Throw's going to be in time for round number 3. And the side is retired. Still only 1 base runner so far in this one. As we go to the top of the 4th inning. Oh, and 2 to Troy Yoder. And he pops this one up into Shell left field. The shortstop, Roundamount, is there. Or Dartboard, excuse me, and she'll make the catch for round number 1. This one's oh, another weird bounce up the middle. Oh, and the center fielder overran it. What is going on up the middle here in spring training? As another weird bounce eats up the infield defense and allows for a 1-out double to happen. Someone needs to clip that as well. Some early craziness. And that one's down the first base line. That's going to get into the corner, and that's going to score a run. The Cobras take the lead, an RBI double, and it's 1-0. So runner in scoring position, only 1 out now for Aero Draconius. Chance to expand the lead here. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Blurns. Bounces back, but faces off now against Kari Hartz. Hartz had a stellar season last year, hitting .370 and a slugging percentage of .592. And she will draw the game's first walk to put 2 aboard with 2 out now here for Tara Vulnerable. Vulnerable hit .356 in the minor leagues last year during the regular season. 32 for 90. That might also include the playoffs. I'm not sure how I broke it up. But she strikes out swinging there to end the inning. But the Cobras get on the board first thanks to back-to-back doubles. And we'll go bottom 4, Shelby Roundabout, Pedro Cruz, and Gramps Elderberry. Grounded to short, easy play there for Hearts. Round number 1. Here comes Pedro Cruz for the second time. A very, very powerful rookie last year for this Wrong Fielders team. Looking to be a leader of this team in his second season. Has a full count, tough out, high pitch for Cruz. Fouls one off. Compose activated for Galuli. And this one is just inside the line. And it'll be a foul ball. And he will end up drawing the walk. The first walk issued by Galuli. And that will bring up Gramps Elderberry, the man who hit the Psycho last season. Falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there. And that'll bring up Boomer Lasers. Second strikeout of the night for Lindy. Swing and miss there. 0-2 to count to Boomer Lasers. Fouls that off. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Galuli and sends us to the top of the 5th. Quincy Cruz, Mark the Tank Washington, and Caledon Stormblessed due up for the Cobras, looking to expand upon their 1-0 lead. Quincy Cruz, I'm fairly certain, a draft pick of Season 9. That happened a couple weeks ago. And he grounds this one to Lasers. He'll take it himself for number 1. But here comes Mark the Tank Washington. He definitely was a Season 9 draft pick. And he puts one into left. A decent contact on it, but right to Gramps Elderberry in front of the track for number 2. And here comes Caledon Stormblessed. I have to assume he's going to take over the catching role for the Serpents in the major leagues. Stormblessed last season hit .333, was 31 for 93, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs, 13 walks to 19 strikeouts. As this one goes foul. A slugging percentage of .548. And he gets rung up there. Another strikeout for Blurns as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Wrong Fielders looking to tie things up here. Rick Haas to lead things off against a locked-in Galuli. 4 innings pitched so far, giving up a walk and a hit in 3 strikeouts. And that's a grounder to Vulnerable. Throw just in time. Grounder 1. Trudy Fruity. And Fruity puts one up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for the Wrong Fielders. Let's see if Sophia Saturn can get the Wrong Fielders on a bit of a roll here. She had a base knock in week 13 last year that sent the wrong fielders to their first postseason appearance since season 4. See if maybe that whiffer trait could come off with S9 points this season. I feel like that'd be a valuable use of those points, and the whiffer comes up there as she strikes out looking, which will bring up Woden Wayne. Woden Wayne still an okay bat, but have to imagine he might get replaced in the starting lineup for the wrong fielders come week 1 of the season. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss, 2-2. That one's fouled off. And as is that one. Wayne staying alive here. Off the glove, but it ricochets nicely to Yoder, who covers in time for out number 3. A nice heads-up play there by Yoder, staying with the play and getting them out of the bottom of the 5th. And Yoder will be the first man up to start the top of the 6th. 0 for 2 so far today. Looking to break through here, 3rd time around against Blurns. 7 strikeouts for her today. Only trouble she got in is off the weird ricochet off the lip of the infield grass to the infield dirt. That just confused everybody. Brings up Barry Terry, who was the beneficiary of one of the 2 doubles. But he'll ground this one to 3rd. Saturn is there. The throw is in time for out number 2. And here's Clunch Flachter, who doubled in the lone run so far of the game. And she'll send one to short. No weird hop this time. And that will be it. A 1-2-3 inning. We'll go bottom of the 6th, top of the order. Do it for the wrong fielders. Let's see if they can get to Galuli here. I think I've said her name differently just about every time I've said it. But I think that's the reason why she was named this way. Ooh, hard hit ball, but foul. Swings at one at her head, 1-2, and fouls the next one off. This one over the glove of the first baseman. That's going to get into the corner, but not a lot of speed, and she'll stay at first with a leadoff single. And here comes Shelby Roundamount. 75 pitches now on Lindy. She's through 5+. A solid outing for a spring training debut, and she's going to get a 6-4-3 Dragon special turned by her defense. 2 outs now here, and Pedro Cruz now to the plate. Tough out activated now for Cruz, and he puts one up the middle. That will be a base hit that will continue the inning. Brings up Gramps Elderberry. 0 for 2. Runner is going. The throw from behind the plate is going to be not in time. Cruz just getting in there under the tag, and he's in scoring position now. And he will draw a walk, which will bring up Boomer Lasers. 2 on, 2 out here. A chance for the wrong fielders to tie or take the lead here with a decent base knock. Can Lasers deliver? 1-1 now the count. Oh, that one's off the glove of Stormblessed, and both runners now in scoring position. 2-1. Swung on, fouled back, 2-2. A big pitch here for Lindy. Oh, just misses, and the count is full. Oh, strike 3 called at the bottom of the zone. Lasers gets rung up and leaves 2 in scoring position, and will go to the top of the 7th. Draconius to lead things off here, top 7. Facing off a locked-in Blurns. See if they can chase her and get into the wrong fielder's bullpen. She's up to 85 pitches here. Oh, this one's high fly ball into right, and that one is gone. A solo shot for the Cobras, and now they lead 2-0. I'll bring up Kari Hartz. And she'll single up the middle. So 2 batters up and 2 batters reach here in the top of the 7th. And that will chase Blurn. She goes 6+ and gives the ball over to Mishka Barker. Swing and miss there, 1-2. That one's down the line and fair. And runner will head to third and get thrown out. There's a bit of a hesitation there halfway through. They continued their way to third and gets thrown out. So the first out coming on the base paths. Game audio a bit higher. This one up the middle. Roundabout makes a diving stop, but can only get the runner at first. Allows the runner to advance to second, scoring position for Mark the Tank Washington. A 2-2 count here. Tough out activated for Washington, and he puts one up the middle, rolls into center field. Runner's going to round third, head for home. The throw from Cruz is not going to be in time, and the Cobras lead 3-0. A statement here from the Cobras, the defending Super Series team from the minor leagues, with the 3-0 lead over a playoff team in the wrong fielder last season in the Heroic Conference, as he gets struck out there. But we head to the bottom of the 7th, a 3-0 ball game. Wrong fielders' bats need to wake up here. Lindy will start the 7th here at 90 pitches. Only 4 hits given up so far tonight, a couple of walks, 5 strikeouts. A very solid performance. 2-2 now the count. Full count now to Brick Haas, composed to Lindy. This one is a blooper into the gap. That's going to get down, and Haas will have herself a leadoff single. Trudy Fruity to the plate, and that will do it for Gahuli. And in comes JT Mullins. That's 3-0 the count to Fruity. Mullins finds his own 3-1. That one's foul, the count is full. Swing and a miss! Mullins battles back from 3-0 to get the K of Fruity one away. 1-1 now to Sophia Saturn. Swings through that one, and that will activate Whiffer. Fouled back. And he rings her up again. Another strikeout for Saturn, 2 away. 2 batters faced, 2 strikeouts recorded for Mullins. And here comes Woden Wayne. A 2-1 count to Wayne. He's going to foul this one off. That one's up the middle. Yoder backhands it to throw to first in time for out number 3, and the runner is stranded, and we'll go to the top of the 8th. Cobras still leading 3-0 here, with the top of the order due up. Hard hit ball under the glove of the second baseman, and Yoder is aboard for the first time today. A very solid day for these Cobras bats. Already 3 hits coming here against Barker, and that one's down, make it 4. That's Cobras in business, 2 on, nobody out here to start the top of the 8th, already with a 3-0 lead. And here comes Clunch Flachter. Fouled back.
Ball inside.
2-2 the count. Another one down the first base line, and Boomer Lasers can't handle it. Runner's going to come home to score. It's 4-0. And that will chase Barker. In comes Cam Iconic. Inherits runners at the corners and nobody out. Jams in, pops it up into left field. And Dartboard will make her way back to make the catch for number 1. And that brings up the dangerous Kari Hartz. And Hartz puts one into the gap. That's going to score at least 1. Runners headed for third. And will stay... Oh, no, we'll go home. A 2-run RBI double for Hartz. And it makes it a 6-0 game for the Cobras. Looks like the away sweep will continue here into day 2 of spring training. This one to short. Dartboard will throw to first for number 2. Fouled off. Popped up left field. Should be playable here for Elderberry. And he makes the catch round number 3. But 3 more runs come for the Cobras. Time's running low for the wrong fielders. They're down by 6 and only have 6 outs to work with. Andrea Dartboard will ground out to first. Barry Terry does it himself for the 3U. Fouled back, a 1-2 count to round him out. She fouls another one. A floater up the middle, a diving attempt by Hartz, but she can't get to it in time, and that will be a base hit. Pedro Cruz now with the runner aboard. Can he get something going here for the wrong fielders? Falls behind 0-2, but that tough out becomes activated. Swings and misses, but pass ball allows the runner to advance into scoring position. I guess can a batter only run down to first on a drop third strike if it's the third out? And that's going to be another strikeout, and we'll head to the top of the ninth. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Cobras. One and one the count to Washington. 1 for 3 today with an RBI and tough out activated. Also has power versus righties, but Iconic gets him there for round number 1. Stormblessed, despite being probably the best player on this roster right now, 0 for 3 today, and will ground out to make it 0 for 4. Tense probably after that passed ball, but still nonetheless we'll be seeing him, I believe, on the Serpents, barring some sort of miracle or happenstance. And that's going to be a strikeout there to send us to the bottom of the ninth. Wrong fielders need at least 6 here in the bottom of the ninth, and it's Lasers, Haas, and Fruity to get things started. Mullins locked in through 2 innings of relief, only allowing 1 hit and striking out 4 so far. Oh, Hearts with a diving stop. 1 away. And that's going to be a strikeout, 2 away. Wrong fielders down to their last hope. Ground to the third, vulnerable is there, and that will do it. Cobras take this one 6-0. An absolute thrashing of the wrong fielders. Everyone but Cruz and Stormblessed get on board. Home run from Draconius, a pair of hits from Terry, Flactor, and Hearts. Round him out the only multi-hit game for the wrong fielders. Gooley gets the win. 6 strong innings for her, a quality start. 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 hits, and Mullins shuts the door. Loss will go to Blurns, 2 earned through 6, 7 strikeouts, and then 4 earned runs go to Barker. Nothing but Cobras in the MVPs, Galuli, Hearts, and Clunch Flactor. That will do it for game number 1. The Unicorns and the Lumberjacks coming up right after this. You're watching the Ssbl on Twitch.
27. Foul ball. Right. Now batting, the second baseman, number 41. Ball low. Up. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 12. Foul ball. That's outside. Right. Foul ball. Foul. Off the plate. Foul. That's up. Now batting, the shortstop, number 4. Hey! Break! Ball outside. Foul ball. Fair ball. Up. Now batting, the third baseman, number 7. Foul ball. Outside. Foul. Ball inside. Strike 3. Now batting, play ball. Second baseman, number 6. Ball inside. Strike. Strike. Off the plate. Foul ball. Now batting, the catcher, number 10. That's up.
Has my mic been off this entire time?
The left fielder, number 15. Right.
So I've just been talking to myself the past 10 minutes. That's great. Keep him honest is rattled, but this should hopefully be an out, and it will be for out number 2. Should be out number 3 if it weren't for his error. And that one gets away from Johnson, and runners will advance. Grounded to McGlovin. A flip to Honest, who looks it in this time to get the final out of the first, but not before the Lumberjacks put 3 up, and it's 3-0 here.
Number 25. Strike. Strike. Low.
In time for round number 1.
The right fielder, number 9.
Hard ball. That one is through for a base hit.
The first baseman.
Brings up Scoots McGlovin.
That's outside. Strike. Foul ball. Foul.
And this one to Brooks for out number 2. A nice jump there, Margot. And here comes Whitney Wynn. Swing and a miss, and Wynn goes down. And to the bottom of the second we go. Margot, Brooks, Denver Brainstorm, and Tank Tygo will be due up.
The third baseman, number 8. Strike. Strike.
Let's see if Keep 'Em Honest can... Well, he will there. I was going to say, can Keep 'Em Honest redeem himself here? Maybe build a little back here. Starts things off with a strikeout. Now facing off against Denver Brainstorm again. Keep 'Em Honest, a specialist. And that will be a grounder to Slay in time for round number 2. And here comes Tank Tygo.
That's inside.
Popped up behind home plate. It looks like it'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Keep 'Em Honest. A nice bounce back for him. And we'll go to the top of the third. Mason, Money, Scrappy Slay, and Jimmy O'Doyle due up for the Corns.
Number 27. Strike. That's up. Foul ball. Inside.
2-2 the count.
Ball inside. Ball four. Takes it.
And that will be a walk to lead things off here for Money.
The second baseman.
Up comes Scrappy Slay.
Strike. Ball inside.
Scrappy Slay, a pretty solid bat in the minors last season. A 340 average, 18 for 53. Slapped 3 homers, 13 RBIs, but strikes out there. And that will bring up Jimmy O'Doyle.
Number 12.
One on, one out here for O'Doyle. Wonder if they'll try to run to get the runner in scoring position to activate RBI man for O'Doyle, but that's a pretty solid arm on Tygo behind the plate. And that's a grounder up the middle. Brainstorm to Wiggles. Wiggles to Dream. The 4-6-3 Dragon Special sends us to the bottom of the third. Dreams Destroyer and Barco Jr. do up.
The designated hitter, number 13.
0-2 the count to Wreck Dreams. Fouled back. Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt, thrown down to first, and Dreams is retired. Brings up Kodiak Destroyer. And that will be a walk for Destroyer. Brings up Phil Barco. On is still tense, but had a clean inning last time around, and 1 for 2 so far in this inning. 1-1 here against Barco Jr. Keep him honest, doing his namesake with Destroyer at first. Swing and a miss. Full count here to Jr. Swing and a miss. Keep him honest. Gets the K there. 2 away. Now for Gene Dream. Runner is going. The throw down to second is going to be not in time. Destroyer gets in there with a stolen base. Now in scoring position for Dream. 3-0. Finds his own there. 3-1. Swing and miss, 3-2. And lays off that pitch for ball 4. And he will be aboard. Brings up Jose Tuve. A bit diminished with the specialist trait on Keep 'em Honest. Oh, but he hits that one, but foul. And that one's going to be through the 5-6 hole. Runner's going to throw home. The throw from Wynn's not going to be in time. Noodle arm there in left. And the run will score, make it a 4-0 ball game for the Lumberjacks. One and two the count now to Willard Wiggles, and he gets rung up there. The inning comes to an end, but another run up on the board for the Lumberjacks, making it a 4-0 ball game. Headed into the top of the 4th. Christopher Mims due up. And that's going to be a leadoff strikeout here for Barones. 4 Ks so far. That's a hard hit ball, but right to Gene Dream for out number 2. And I'll bring up Domino DJ Johnson. Oh, Dream with a nice catch there for number 3 in a 1-2-3 inning for Barones, and we'll go bottom 4. Brooks, Brainstorm, and Tygo due up. A slow dribbler to Slay. Easy throw there to first for number 1. And that one is inside the bag, and that's going to roll into the corner. A fair ball. And a run will be aboard. And that will do it for Keep 'Em Honest. In comes Abandoned Discord. And that will be a base hit. And 2 on now for Wreck Dreams, who can do a lot of damage here.
That's down. That's inside. Strike. All 4, take the base.
And Wreck Dreams will walk to load the bases to bring up Kodiak Destroyer. And that's up the middle. The pitcher couldn't handle it. And that's going to bring home 1 run. And it's going to bring home 2 runs. And the Lumberjacks really breaking things open here now. 6-0 here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's inside.
Fly ball into right for round number 2. Runners on the corners now. 2 outs for Gene Dream into center field, but should be catchable there for Mason Money as he records for round number 3. But 2 more for the Lumberjacks as they now lead 6-0 going into the top of the 5th. Baroni's starting off the top of the 5th now with 64 pitches. 1-2 the count to Cloud9. And she strikes out swinging, 1 away. Another K up on the board for Baroni's, up to 5 now. 3 hits, a walk, 5 strikeouts. Through 4 and a third. Pretty good outing so far from Baroni's. Popped up, foul territory. Lumberjacks convene, and it'll be Baroni's himself making the catch for round number 2. And I'll bring up number 9 hitter Whitney Wynn. And Wynn strikes out, and that will send us to the bottom of the 5th. Tuve Wiggles and Margot Brooks due up.
The left fielder, number 15.
First pitch swinging popped up into shallow center field. And Mason Money is there for round number 1.
The shortstop, number 6.
Wiggles 0 for 2 so far today. Fouls that one back.
Ball inside.
Wiggles hit .310 in the minor leagues last season, 13 for 42. Home run, 2 RBIs, 3 walks to 12 strikeouts. Not a great slugging percentage. And strikes out there for round number 2. And now brings up Margot Brooks. And Brooks puts a charge in this one, but another deep fly ball into center field. Caught by Mason Money for round number 3, a 1-2-3 inning for Abandoned Discord. And we head to the top of the 6 here, top of the order, do it for the Unicorns. Seeing if they can get anything going here as we enter the back half of the game. Grounder to Wiggles. The throw rainbowed and not in time, so a leadoff runner is aboard on the infield single, which will bring up Scrappy Slay.
Ball inside. Ball inside.
Slay 18 for 53 last season in the minors, a 340 hitter. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Chance here for the Unicorns to get something on the board. That one is off the glove of Tygo, and the runner will be to second now. And a full count for Slay. Fouls that one back.
Take your base.
And that will be a walk, so 2 Unicorns aboard now for Jimmy O'Doyle, who finally gets that RBI man activated for this at-bat. Can he make the most of it here? Oh, popped up on a 2-0 pitch behind home plate. Tygo didn't even have to move for that one for out number 1. He's going to want that one back, and that will chase Barones. The pitch count was high on Barones, and in comes Pete Nokia, a former Unicorn. I believe he was traded last season. And he strikes out the first batter he faces. And just like that, 2 on, nobody out becomes 2 on, 2 out. Cree Condra with the last chance to not squander this opportunity for the Unicorns. 2-0 now the count. That one's up the middle, but Wiggles playing a bit shaded over to second, makes the stop, throws it to first in time for round number 3, and the side is retired and will go bottom 6, the top of the order, due up for the Lumberjacks. Grounded to third, Cree Condra with a nice throw in time for round number 1. Brings up a tense Tank Tygo, 1 for 3. Into left, back at the wall, off the wall, it will be Whitney Wynn. Plays it off the ricochet, but it will be a 1-out double for Tygo now. And strikeout looking for Wreck Dreams, 2 away. And here's a locked-in Kodiak Destroyer, 2 for 2 today. 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a walk. And that's a strikeout. Discord getting out of the inning, sending us to the top of the 7th. It's DJ Johnson, followed by Cloud9 and the top, sorry, not the top of the order. Whitney Wynn. No, that's not right either. Cloud9 1 for 2 today. As contact versus righties active. Swinging this there, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, another strikeout for Nokia, and it's Scoots McLovin was the man I was missing. McLovin up the middle, Wiggles, the throw in time for round number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Nokia, and we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. 6-0 in favor of the Lumberjacks, the first home team to hold a substantial lead so far in spring training. It's a 2-1 count to Phil Barco, and Barco fouls one into the seats, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Barco goes down. Another strikeout for Discord, who has bounced back to having a somewhat decent relief outing. 3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts. Did have a bit of a rough time when she first entered the game. giving up 3 hits and an earned run. But it's calmed down here towards the end of her stint. 2-2 to Gene Dreen. That one's, a line shot, but McLovin makes a nice play for out number 2. And Discord will end on a high note and bring in Penny Wiseman with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Will it stay in play? Trending towards the stands, and it'll be a foul ball. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. Check swing. 2-2. This one further into the stands on the third baseline for Jose Tuve. 1 for 3 today. This one a dribbler. Slay there at second. Throw to first in time for out number 3. And we'll go top of the 8th. Whitney, Wynn, Mason Money, and Scrappy Slay do it for the Unicorns, trying to get something offensively on the board. Nokio, though, locked in here. Only 12 pitches, but that one's up the middle under the glove of Nokio. And Wynn will be aboard for a base hit. Brings in a locked-in Mason Money, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles, playing a nice center field so far today. Drawing a walk as well. As a 1-1 count here from Nokio, no longer locked in now. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. Oh, strike 3 called at the bottom of the zone. Mason Money retired for the first time tonight. Scrappy Slay to the plate. Swing and a miss, 1-1. High fly ball into left, deep it goes. Scrappy Slay has put the Unicorns on the board. A deep shot into left field, and it's 6-2. 424 feet into the stands of left field. An impressive shot there by Slay. Grounded a dream for out number 2. And we'll bring up Christopher Mims. And a swing and a miss there from Mims ends the inning, but Unicorns do put up a pair from the home run, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th where it's Wiggles, Brooks, and back to the top with Brainstorm. 0 for 3 today is Wiggles. Oh, Christoph Mims climbs the ladder there for out number 1. Fantastic flash of the leather there. Margot Brooks also 0 for so far here. And she strikes out swinging 2 away. And bring us back to the top of the order. Denver Brainstorm, who led things off tonight with a home run into left. This one popped up in foul territory, just out of the reach and into the stands. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts, and we head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Unicorns. They need 4 to tie, and it's 5, 6, 7 due up. And Wiggles will get pulled in favor of Chris Luzon, another former Unicorn. And hit right towards him for out number 1. Domino DJ Johnson, an 0 for 3 night so far. First pitch swinging into the stands, third base side. Up the middle, out of the reach of Denver Brainstorm, and Johnson will be aboard for the first time tonight. Brings up Cloud9. She'll stay in the game here, no pinch hitter. 0-2 there on the breaking ball. Slider just misses inside, 1-2. Fouls that one off, 1-2. Off speed high, 2-2. That one misses low, the count is full. Swing and a miss! Cloud9 couldn't lay off that one. And the Unicorns down to their final out. Scoots McLovin 0 for 3. And he falls behind 0-2. Pete Nokia running out of juice here. Velocity's in the red. Can he finish off the game? Swing and a miss! Yes, he can. And the Lumberjacks take this one 6-2 over the Unicorns. Corns could not overcome the rough start from Keep 'em Honest. The leadoff home run and the subsequent error, just too much for them to overcome in this one. For the Unicorns, 7 hits, 2 of them from Mason Money, the rest of them somewhat spread out. Sombreros from Mims and Cloud9. 9 hits for the Lumberjacks. Brainstorm, Tygo, and Destroyer with pairs. But 10 strikeouts on the night for the Lumberjacks as well. Double digits for both teams. Loss goes to Honest, 4 earned through 3 1/3. Discord gives up 1 through 3 1/3. And Wiseman with 2 strikeouts through 1 1/3. Barones gets the win, no earned through 5 1/3, 6 strikeouts, and Nokio saves the day with 3 2/3. Does get charged with a pair of runs, but 6 strikeouts for him as well. MVPs, Kodiak Destroyer, Scrappy Slay gets in there with the deep 2-run shot, and Baron Barones with the 3rd place. Game number 3, Cyclones and Vikings will be coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Ssbl on Twitch. Here we go, game 3, Cyclones and the Vikings here in Shaka. Joy Holiday versus Kyle Edwards.
The catcher, number 33.
Green Machine leading things off here with a 3-1 count here from Holiday. Hard hit ball, but right to Amir Williams for round number 1.
The third baseman, number 3. The first baseman, number 29.
Jet County draws a walk.
How about the shortstop, number 7.
Line to short stacks, round number 3, and the side is retired. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Reed, short stacks, and Ron Kinnings Jr. due up.
Now back, the second baseman, number 9. The first baseman, number 5.
This one into right. That one gets down in front of O'Brien for a base hit. Runner aboard now for Ron Kinnings Jr.
Number 16.
Ron Kinnings had a call-up stint due to an injury last season, but spent most of the season in the minors, I believe. So I wonder if this will be his time to shine finally, to come up into a playing spot in the majors. He's playing center field here tonight, and that's a misplay by the third baseman. So an infield single, 2 aboard now for the Vikings. Wonder what now with Judd French being a bit dilapidated defensively if he'll be the new center fielder.
The shortstop, number
Runners now at the corners for Amir Williams. Up the middle, and that will play to runs, so the Vikings take an early 1-0 lead.
the left fielder, number 15.
Well, that's ground to the third for round number 3. And we'll go to the top of the second. Yoshida, Kelly, and O'Brien due up.
The second baseman, number 35. The designated hitter, number 14.
And that'll be a walk for Doug Kelly. Brings up Mitchell O'Brien. Grounded to first, short stacks, goes to second for one. Amir Williams back to short stacks for the double play. A fantastic play by short stacks there. The 3-6-3 Dragon special and sends us to the bottom of the second.
Designated hitter, number 1.
Lou Maine Kuhn to lead things off here for the Vikings. Swings and misses that one. Throw down the first for number 1. Happy Gilmore. That's out number 2. Kazuya Miyuki due up. And then that old traditional number 9 spot. He's had several seasons of success hitting down here. Grounded to first, County. He'll take it himself for out number 3 and will send us to the top of the third for Jabron Lames, Chungus Among Us, and Bean Machine. Hard hit ball, Amir Williams with the diving stop. In time for round number 1, a good play by Williams. Popped up, short stacks with the over-the-shoulder catch for round number 2, good play. Oh, this is Bean Machine. I just confused myself. And up the middle goes Machine, and he's going to be aboard with a 2-out single.
The third baseman, number 3.
Tyrese Rose, runners going, and will get gunned down by Miyuki. And will send us to the bottom of the third. Top of the order, 2 up for the Vikings.
Second baseman, number 9.
And that's going to be a strikeout there. Spencer Reed goes down. Second strikeout for Edwards. Jet County making the catch in foul territory for out number 2. Brings up Ron Kinnings. And grounded to Yoshida in time for round number 3. And the side is retired. We go top 4 now. Rose County and Woods do it for the Cyclones here.
The third baseman, number 3.
Grounded to Williams. Flips it to first in time for round number 1. Brings up Jet County.
29.
We're racing our way through this game here. Joy Holiday locked in. A hit and 2 walks here for 3 1/3. 41 pitches and 2 strikeouts. Doing battle at Jet County, who's drawn one of those walks. Foul ball. Slow roller, a Williams up with it. The throw in time for round number 2. Another nice play by Williams.
Number 7.
Typical Vikings defense looking strong. Figure they've got one more year to try after missing the playoffs last season before aging really thrashes them. You still got Troy Holiday. You still got Gardner Minshew. And you've got these pieces like Evangeline Shortsacks, Ron Kinnage Jr., Miyuki's still pretty good. Liam Freishak here. They were missing him with that injury he had. I think that was in the final game of the season, but still nonetheless. But I think the Vikings can have one final run in them before they're in deep trouble. Oh, and Tammy John. Can't forget Tammy John. Wonder if she'll be in the pin again or if she'll have a starting role. Because that pin does have some holes in it. I don't know what they might have had in the minors to call up from last season to this, or what they could have purchased. This one's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Mojo back down for Edwards. Here comes Po Boy. A very strong bat. I can't remember how old this person is, though. But Po Boy goes down swinging. Round number 2. Brings up Blue Maine Coon. Runner going, but grounded at first. Chet County scoops it and will take it himself for round number 3 and will go to the top of the 5th. Yoshida, Kelly, and O'Brien do up for them here. Trying to get the offense kick started. Swing and a miss. And Yoshida goes down looking. Another strikeout for Holiday. She's up to 3 on the evening. One and one the count to Doug Kelly. Fouled back. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Holiday, and bringing up Mitchell O'Brien now. Full count to O'Brien. Fouled back. Swing and a miss. Holiday strikes out the side, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. Gilmore, Miyuki, and Spencer Reed do up. Gilmore first pitch swinging, grounds it to Rose in time for round number 1. Miyuki up now. Two and two the count now. This one's to County, who scoops it off, scoops it before it hits the ground for round number 2. Rounded to short. Timber Woods in time for round number 3. And the side is retired, and we'll go to the top of the 6th. Hard hit ball, but well foul there by Jabron Lames. 2-2 the count. Fouled back. And he gets struck out looking. 4 straight strikeouts for Holiday. She is on fire now. And make it 5. Holiday carving the Cyclones up here. Oh, 2 to Bean Machine. And he breaks the strikeout streak, but still gets retired, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, still 1-0. And that's going to be a strikeout of short stacks. Brings up Ron Kinnings Jr. An absolute pitching duel we have here between these two teams, and pretty much going as we expected here. Offense coming at a premium. 2-1. 3-1. And that is nowhere close, and that will be a walk for Ron Kinnings Jr. To the plate comes Amir Williams, 2 away now. Grounded to short, or second, excuse me. Yoshida is there for out number 3. And we go to the top of the 7th. Rose County and Timber Woods do up. Let's see if any one of these Cyclones can break Holiday off her on fire. And not there, as that one is lined to short stacks for round number 2, and here comes Timber Woods. And Woods will get pulled in favor of Hugh George III. And first pitch swinging, grounded to Freishak to first for out number 3. Bottom of the 7th we go. Po' Boy with Blue Maine Coon and Happy Gilmore do up. I'm kind of excited for this Po' Boy player, as he hit .404 in the minors last season, 23 for 57, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 9 walks, 16 strikeouts. Not a huge slugging percentage at .579. But I mean, hitting .404, that definitely makes your head turn. Could be a very exciting player. Could take over left field for Vicky Marshall, who succumbed to a fair amount of aging this past offseason. And he will draw a walk to put a runner aboard for Blue Man Coon. Coon fouls this one off. Swings through that one. And swings through another strikeout there. Don't know how many that is for Edwards, but I'll say around 4 or 5 would be my guess. Happy Gilmore to the plate, 1 on, 1 out. And a 1-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 7th here on That's a hard hit ball. That's through the 5-6 hole, and that will be a base hit. 2 on now here for the Vikings, looking to extend their lead. Two and 0 to Miyuki as Edwards is starting to run out of juice here at 101 pitches. This one headed foul, and O'Brien can't quite catch up to it. This one into dead center field, and Chungus Among Us is there for round number 2. And that will do it for Kyle Edwards. In comes Landor Lakes, a starting pitcher. Might have a oopsie in the team pack file there, but nonetheless, here comes Landor Lakes, inheriting 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th, trying to keep this a 1-run game here against Spencer Reed with a full count. The payoff pitch in there for strike 3. Reed gets rung up and will go to the top of the 8th. Yoshida with Doug Kelly and Mitchell O'Brien do it for the Cyclones. Still facing off against Joy Holiday here, on fire. An absolute fantastic game for her so far. Only 3 base runners allowed. And that's going to be a ground out, 6-3, round number 1. Doug Kelly to the plate. Fouled off, a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Holiday. She's up to 8. O'Brien, a tough dive from Williams. And O'Brien will be aboard. Breaks up a long streak of consecutive batters retired for Holiday. Feel like that goes back to almost the 2nd inning, I think. Just a 2nd hit of the outing, but still on fire. And strikes out Lames to get right back on track. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th, the last chance for some insurance. It's short stacks, Kennings Jr. and Freishak due up here. 2-1 to short stacks. A high fly ball deep into center field. Back goes Among Us. He's in front of the warning track for out number 1. Solid contact there, and several other parks. That's probably a home run for short stacks, but here in the lovely Shaka Sports Field, it is a routine fly ball. Up the middle goes Kennings. He'll be aboard. And here comes Liam Freishak, 0 for 3 tonight so far, and tense. And that looks like a 4-6-3 Dragons special to send us to the top of the 9th. 9-1-2. The Cyclones need at least 1 to extend things here. Chungus Among Us to lead things off, and he will stay in to take the plate appearance. Cyclones already using 2 of their 4 bench bats, or bench players, I should say, as Hugh George came in and then was replaced right after his plate appearance. And he gets rung up there, 1 away. Here comes Bean Machine. It was Daydream Fever who replaced Hugh George III. It's only 2 players left on the Cyclones bench. 2-1 the count for Machine as Holiday's up to 10 strikeouts here. Looking for the CGSO. Full count. Strike 3 called, a no-doubter there. Machine frozen on the bottom corner, and it's Tyree Rose standing in the way of Joy Holiday of a complete game shutout. at 110 pitches, popped up, foul territory. Easy play here for short stacks. The catch is made, and the Vikings win 1-0. A complete game shutout. Joy Holiday already in seasoned form here, only allowing 4 base runners here for the Cyclones tonight. And a 1-0 win for the Vikings. 2 hits, Bean Machine, one of them very early on in the game. I believe that was a leadoff hit for Machine, and then O'Brien getting the other hit. Walks from County and Kelly. No one getting a sombrero tonight for either side. 6 hits for the Vikings, 2 for Kennings, 2 for Amir Williams. And Williams getting the lone RBI of the night. Loss goes to Edwards, a hard luck loss there. 1 earned through 6 2/3, 5 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Landor Lakes coming in relief, 1 1/3, a hit and a strikeout. Joy Holiday goes the distance, 11 strikeouts, 9 innings pitched, 2 walks, 2 hits, and a complete game shutout off 111 pitches. She gets the first place MVP. Kyle Edwards gets the second place MVP. And the RBI man, Amir Williams, gets the third place MVP. Game number 4, Gauchos and Stingers, coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Ssbl on Twitch. And here we go, final game of the night loading up here. Wingbats and Stingers. Pat McCaff on the mound.
Left fielder, number 55. That's down. That's up. Strike.
Boomer Starglow leading things off here. And the game crashed. Alright, what just happened? Okay, I think I know what the problem is and I've fixed it, but I'm gonna have to readdress things here. So 1 second. All right, let's see if the second time is the charm here. Don't 100% know what the issue was, but we shall try again. This one flared to NFT for round number 1. Brings up Dirty Bird. Grounded to Largeness. Yep. Grounded to the shortstop for round number 2. 3-1 to Del Sol, and that will be a walk. Brings up Tyler O'Steelerton. Grounded to short. Largeness. In time for round number 3, and the side is retired. And pair Dropkin on the mound for the Wingbats. Crispy Bacon, Winnie Pope, and Heidi Bear due up. Fouled off. 3-2. Okay, got that. That's up the middle. Pico DeGallo throws it in, but a leadoff single for the Stingers. I can't remember. Did the Gauchos lose in the second round of the Heroic playoffs, or was it the finals that they lost to the Retrievers? My mind is not working right now. I thought it was the conference finals, but I'm not 100% sure. And whiffer on Winnie Pope does just that. She gets rung out. Conference finals. So it's a game of runners-up. The Heroic runners-up and the Super Series runners-up. As Heidi Bear comes to the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Fouled back, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Dropkin with her first strikeout. Cousin of former Ssbl legend Peach Dropkin. Peach helping that S7 High Rollers team win the Super Series. Looking to be in her aunt's footsteps, and that's going to be caught on the base pass for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the second. Still zeros up on the board. Prince Pear, Pico DeGallo, and Hunter Hurst due up. Crispy Bacon to Pat McCaff for number 1. Swing and a miss. McCaff with the strikeout. This one's a grounder to short. Largeness in time for round number 3. Just beating out the runner. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Delos Santos with Penelope Garcia and NFT coming to the plate. 1-2 to De Los Santos. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Dropkin. Her second. Penelope Garcia comes up to the plate. Oh, third, excuse me. One and two to Garcia. Lays off that pitch. Puts this one through the right side of the infield. That's going to be a base hit. Garcia aboard with a 1-out single. Brings up NFT. Runner is going. The throw from behind the plate is not in time, and the runner in scoring position now. Forgot Garcia had that kind of speed. You don't see that much speed on a catcher that often. Oh, a called third strike, high and outside, and NFT is retired, and up comes Jason Lajeunesse. And he pops it up in foul territory, and Dirty Bird will make the catch, and the runner will be stranded at second and will go to the top of the third. Kelp Whelp, Jamarcus Russell Wilson, and then back to the top of the order. 1-1 to Kelp Whelp. Pat McCaff. 2 innings pitched, a walk and a strikeout. He's locked in. Swing and a miss. His second strikeout. Starting off the third inning here, Jamarcus Russell Wilson. 2-0 the count. Fine zone there, 3-1. Popped it up behind home plate. Garcia is there for the catch and out number 2. And up comes Boomer Starglow. This one's into left, and that one's going to fall in front of Pendragon. A 2-out single for the Wingbats, their first hit of the game. Runner's going, and the throw is going to be in plenty of time. Garcia guns him down, and will go bottom 3. Pendragon, Brotani, and Chris P. Bacon. This one's deep into left center. Back it goes. Doesn't have enough. It's gone. It's just over the wall. Yomeko Pendragon puts the Stingers on the board. 416 feet into right center field. 1-0. Just over the lip of the center field wall. And Pendragon has the Stingers on top. Here's former overdraft Swolhei Brotani making his way over to the Epic Conference. Curious as to where Squared will put him in the starting lineup. And up comes Chris P. Bacon. So a bit of trouble here now for Per Dropkin. The home run and the walk. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. Runner is going and is dead by a mile. Easy come, easy go, and Brotani gets rung up there. So a quick couple outs now, and here comes Winnie Pope. And that's up the middle. Pope is aboard with 2 outs. And up comes Heidi Bear. This one's deep into left, back it goes, and that one is gone as well. 2 home runs in the 3rd inning, and the Stingers push their lead 3-0. And that will do it for Per Dropkin. Only goes 2 2/3 before the yank. And this one's deep into right. That one is deep, and that one is gone as well. A hat trick of home runs for the Stingers, and they lead now 4-0 here. De Los Santos going yard there. That one's up the middle, a bouncing ball, and the inning will continue. Brings up NFT, and NFT will pop this one up into shallow right, which should bring the inning to a close. But Yomeko Pendragon, Heidi Bear, and De Los Santos all go yard in the bottom of the 3rd, giving the Stingers a 4-0 lead, which in turn brings up Dirty Bird to the plate. First pitch swinging, fouls it off into the stands. Fouled back. It's a 1-2 count now for Pat McCaff. Swing and a miss. McCaff getting his 3rd strikeout of the night. Brings up Alberto Del Sol. The walk drawn by Del Sol, the only one so far on the night from McCaff. Swing and a miss there. 1-2 the count. Lays off that pitch, and it's called a ball. Fouls off another, remaining a 2-2 count. Swung on, grounded to short. Lajeunesse in time for round number 2. Brings up Tyler O'Stealerton. He takes a first pitch strike. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. And another swing and a miss. O'Stealerton goes down on 3 pitches. And we go to the bottom of the 4th, 4-0 in favor of the Stingers. 7-8-9 due up for them here. Hard hit ball up all right to Jamarcus Russell Wilson for round number 1. And back to Yomeko Pendragon. Hit the solo shot last inning that started off the scoring. Grounds this one to Dirty Bird, and he'll take it himself. Oh no, it's an injury for Pendragon as she pulled her hammy. Wonder if she will leave the game here. That one is going to be into the gap. Going to roll to the wall of the Grand Canyon. And that's going to be a 2-out double. For Swolhei Brotani, bringing us back to the top of the order. Here's Chris P. Bacon. First pitch swing, puts it into his own dugout. Dexter Morgan, the relief pitcher, in. As Per Dropkin didn't last very long. He's gone an inning, 3 hits, and an earned run so far. He is a specialist, and as it wasn't active there, gets the soft line out to Dirty Bird to send us to the top of the 5th. Prince Pear and Pico de Gallo do up here. Pendragon will get pulled in favor of Matthew Kennedy. Swolhei in left, Kennedy in right. Grounded to second, NFT in time to Bacon for round number 1. Pico de Gallo, 0 for 1. Popped up behind home plate. Easy play here for Garcia for round number 2. And up comes Hunter Hurst. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And strike three looking. Not much question to when that one was in the zone or not. And we go bottom of the fifth. Pope Bear and De Los Santos due up.
Center fielder, number 10.
Into right. Easy play there for Welp.
Now back, the designated hitter, number 36.
1-1 count now to Heidi Bear, who hit the 2-run shot last time she was up. And she gets struck out there for out number 2. Brings up De Los Santos. First strikeout here for Dexter Morgan in relief. Foul ball, 1-2 the count to De Los Santos. And Santos strikes out swinging. Round number 3, a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 6th. Kelp Welp, Jamarcus Russell Wilson, and Boomer Starglow do up for the Wingbats.
Right fielder, number 3.
Grounded to short. Large and S is there. That's going to be out number 1.
The third baseman, number 12.
Jamarcus Russell Wilson. Another one to Lajeunesse, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 55.
1-1 to Boomer Starglow now. Hard ball, a diving attempt there by the second baseman, but out of the reach. And he'll be aboard with a 2-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 52.
1-2 the count to Dirty Bird. Popped up into left. Should be an easy play for Swole, and he makes the catch round number 3. And to the bottom of the 6th we go. Garcia, NFT, and Lajeunesse due up here.
Now batting, the catcher, number 3.
Popped up into shallow center field. And that's caught for round number 1.
The second baseman, number 2.
Base it up the middle.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 20.
Oh, and a 2-0 to Lajeunesse. That's in there for a strike. 2-2 now. This one's hit well, and that's going to get down into center field. Going to hit off the wall. Runners headed for third, and will stay there. A decent arm on DeGallo in center field. Keeps it to a double, putting runners at second and third now for Matthew Kennedy. With only one out here, a chance for the Singers to add on things as Dexter Morgan is towards the end of his stamina. Swing and a miss, 1-2. That one's fouled back. Dribbler back to Morgan. He goes to first. Everyone else stays put. 2 away now. And up comes Ssbl. And Morgan's night is done. 3 innings, 5 hits, an earned run, and a couple of strikeouts. In comes Reggie Lohner to try and get out of the jam. But it looks like they're going to intentionally walk Brotani with first base open. I'll bring up Chris P. Bacon with the bases loaded now. Will the intentional walk pay off here? Not a huge amount of difference between the bat skills of Brotani and Bacon. Fouled back, it's a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, nowhere close to that pitch, and the intentional walk pays off, and it remains 4-0 going into the top of the 7th. The off-speed absolutely ate Chris P. Bacon for breakfast. Pat McCaff starting off the top of the 7th, only giving up 2 hits, a walk, 5 strikeouts here on 73, 74 pitches now with a 1-2 count to Del Sol. Lays off that one, 2-2. This one's a high fly ball deep into center field. Back it goes. It looks long enough. It is gone. Del Sol puts the Wingbats on the board. Makes it a 4-1 ball game. An absolute monster shot into straightaway center field. And it's 4-1. And McCaff will get pulled after that, bringing in Danny California. And that one's through just by the diving glove of Lajeunesse at short. And a runner aboard now for the Wingbats. Here's Prince Pear. That Pear grounds it to Lajeunesse. A much easier play for him, and he gets it around the horn for the 4-6-3 Dragons special. 2 away now. Here comes Pico de Gallo. And Gallo gets caught looking, and we'll head to the bottom of the 7th, now in a 4-1 ball game. Winnie Pope, Heidi Bayer, and De Los Santos do up for the Stingers. One away now for Heidi Bayer. Hard hit ball, but right to Boomer Starglow in left for a 1-2-3 inning. And we'll head to the top of the 8th. Hunter Hurst, Kelp Welp, and Jamarcus Russell Wilson combined 0 for 6 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Only 6 outs left to work with for the Wingbats offensively. And facing off against Danny California. Full count to Hurst. Swing and a miss. Hurst goes down. One away. Here's Kelp Welp.
Number 3.
This is a slow roller. De Los Santos up with it in time for round number 2.
The third baseman, number 12.
And Russell Wilson gets caught on the strikeout and will go bottom of the 8th. Last chance for insurance for the Stingers. Garcia to lead things off. And she goes down on the strikeout, one away. Bringing up NFT. Two and two the count for T. And he gets struck out looking. Four strikeouts in relief for Reggie Lohner and Arturo DeSol with a fantastic sliding catch. To send us to the top of the 9th. Popped up to California. Easy play for her for round number 1.
The first baseman, number 52.
And that one's down into left. That's going to get into the corner. Runner is going for second and will be there for a 1-out double.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29.
Strike one to Del Sol. Had the home run to start things off, scoring for the Wingbats. Can he come up clutch again? And he will. This one's into the gap. That's going to score the runner. It'll be 4-2, an RBI double. He's going to go for third, and he'll be there without a play. So an RBI triple makes it 4-2, and the tying run comes to the plate in Tyler O'Steelerton. Hard hit ball, but foul from O'Steelerton. Foul again, 2-2 the count. Inside, the count is full. And that is going to be a walk, and the go-ahead run now comes to the plate in Prince Pear. And Pear will stay in the game to take the plate appearance despite being 0 for 3 intense. 2 on, only 1 out here in the top of the 9th in a 4-2 ball game. This one's popped up into right. It's going to be caught by Kennedy. Should be deep enough for the run to score, and Kennedy doesn't have much of an arm. And it's a 1-run ball game now, and here comes Pico de Gallo. 0 for 3 with RBI man, and Steelerton will get pinch run for. Jay Watt comes in, not to bat, but to run. 1-1 count to Pico. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The payoff pitch is a check over to first, and Watt gets back in time. Misses, 2-2. California running out of juice, but DeGallo pops it up, and it's caught by Garcia for out number 3, and the comeback comes a run short, and the Stingers survive 4-3. Six hits tonight for the Wingbacks, a pair of them from Del Sol, one of them being a home run. Had both At 2 of the 3 RBIs tonight, I have to assume he might be in MVP conversation. Starglow getting 2 hits. 10 hits for the Stingers, coming all over the place, but a pair from Garcia. 11 strikeouts tonight offensively for the Stingers. Loss goes to Dropkin, goes 3 earned in 2 2/3. Morgan righted things, 1 earned through 3. And Loner closing the door in relief, 2 1/3, only a walk given up, 4 strikeouts. Win goes to McCaff, 6 strong innings, 1 earned run, that home run to Del Sol. And then California getting the save there. Things got dicey there at the end, but 3 innings, 2 earned runs, 3 hits, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Del Sol gets top billing on the MVP, so way to go, Del Sol. Very nice going there. A home run, a triple, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. McCaff getting the second star there, 6 innings of work, and Heidi Bear rounding things out on the MVP race. Well, that's going to do it tonight for day 2 of spring training. Day 3 will be coming at you tomorrow, I believe, roughly the same time. I think Dean will be on the call, so be on the lookout for that. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Looking forward to a fantastic Season 9. Have a great rest of the night, everyone. I'll see